Okay.
Filming?
Yeah.
Happy Saturday, folks. Right, today I'm going to do some burgers. Hang on, that's not right. Stop it again, son.
You're on.
We on?
We're on.
This is take 2, is it?
Yeah.
Right, take 2. Happy Saturday, folks, and a special happy birthday to Keith Stone. I won't mention your age, Keith. I don't want to embarrass you or nothing, but I'm going to dedicate these burgers to you, mate. I'm going to make some whiskey burgers, or shall I call it the Keith Stone birthday burger? Right, first thing you want to do, get yourself 500 grams of minced beef. Whack that in the pan. Just chuck it in there, like. That's it. That's in the rubbish in the sink. Then you want a slice of bread. Now then, what I've done is I use a crust. Get ordinary white bread, medium sliced. Get the crust, break it up, whack it in the blender. And when the blender decides to work, yeah, that's about right, isn't it? More whack. So that should be there all sorted. That's the bread. Look at that bread. Look at that. Look. Lovely little crumbs, and you sprinkle it in on top of your beef. Nice and gently like that. Look. Don't really matter if it's just chucked in as a lump or whether it's spread gently. If I clean out, there, that's that one. So that can go back on there. That can go there. Right. Once you've added your bread and your beef, there it is.
That was quick.
It's posh stuff, that's why. Get a couple of eggs. Now, thanks to my mate John Fraser, I do happen to have a couple of outdoor reared homegrown eggs. They weren't homegrown by John, but by his hands. Here we go. That's that in. No shell, that's a first. Try the second one. And he goes. That's it. Chris Charette, you should be watching this as well, my man. I know you done burgers last week, and you told me that the whiskey burger was a game changer. So I'm going to show you the recipe, Bob. Eggs are in, bread's in, minced beef's in. Right, want some onion sliced up now. So I'll just chop up this bit of onion. You can pause it again, sound if you like.
Okay.
Right. Once the onion's chopped, we've chopped up the onion. I won't be so fast this time. There it is. I'll chuck that in the blender. On goes the lid. On goes the switch, and nothing's happening again. Keep on having a couple of those, it gives the onion a chance to get well blended up then. Go on, you pop one colour, there we go. That's the onion blended. Oh, look at that, it's like a paste. A lot of people wouldn't be so keen on having a pasty onion, but it's alright. Because then you spoon it out and mix it in. It all spreads evenly and gives that even taste then all the way through the burgers. In a minute, I want to do something really controversial. There, that's the onion all pasted in, look. Lovely job. Now comes the controversial bit. Because people say you shouldn't do this to chilies. So you take out your chilli, I'll have a red one. And a couple of green ones there. No, really small ones. 3 more there, look. So we'll chuck them in, that should be right. So first thing you want to do is take the tops off the peppers. So you get your knife, and just nick the top off like that. Job done. And the same these little tiny ones. Just nick the ends off of them. Don't know where that went. There. These are tiny, Sam.
Are they?
Yeah. How'd you get these? Was these just Tony Tesco's ones? Oh, Superstore ones, were they?
Yes.
No advertising here if I can help it. There's that there. And once you've chopped them, once you've taken the tops off, just put them in your hand. And you're going to run them under a cold water then. Give them a good shake off. Now the controversial bit. I'm going to chuck them in the blender. So in they go. On goes the top. And we're away again. Yeah, that's done that. And we scrape out the insides. Now people say I shouldn't do it with the chili pepper because then you lose the flavour with the seeds coming out. Well, the seeds are still inside her. And they're still going to go with in exactly the same place with the burgers. But as with the onion, rather than just bite into it and have a sharp, tight surprise every now and again, this will put the gentle heat all the way through them. I've got some Scotch bonnets gone in there. There might be a Reaper, I'm not so sure. So since I'm not sure about the Reaper, that'll be the end of that. I'll just wipe off that top a minute. Got to keep your kitchen clean. Ha! There we go. Right. Another little added extra. Carolina Reaper chili paste. Try some of this, Chris. It ain't a lot of good. It gives it a bit of flavour, but there's no temperature to it, mate. So put in plenty of that. Yeah, that'll do. You want to add a little bit of flavour as well. This doesn't hurt. And get the packet open. One teaspoon of chili powder. Spread it liberally all over. Look at that, look. Oh, mix in some Italian herbs, bit of seasoning. Try to get my spoon out of there. What's that going in there for? Bit of I'll use up the last that's hand. That's that one gone. That can go in the recycling bin. Now we're getting lazy. Some smoked garlic. Yeah, smoked chopped garlic. I hope I've had my glasses on a lot of the time, you know. So put in a good spoonful of that. Or maybe a spoonful of a bit. That's that done. Back here. That goes there. Then we add a little bit of tomato puree. There we go. Good dollop of puree. Now then, here comes a little bit more flavouring. I'm using grouse whiskey. Now, other whiskies are available, and you can add them to whatever your preferred whiskey you can add to your meat. I'll put in 1, 2, 3, and 1 for good measure, 4 capfuls of whiskey. See how that goes. Speaking of which, happy Saturday everybody. Right, if you'd like to pause it a minute, Sam, all it is mixing all this together now, so they don't want to watch me stand here and mix. On again?
Yeah.
Welcome back, crew. We're down to the mixing part now. I've all but mixed it all together. Give it a good stirring up. Lots of flavours in amongst this. Ramsay, eat your heart out, my boy. Right. What we're going to do now is we're going to let that rest. Let the whiskey flavour soak into it well. I'm going to go and have a smoke. Maybe top my glass up. And come back in a minute. And then we'll have making the burger shapes up. And then popping them in the oven. And then directly I'll be having a go at one. Like, I might even pause it again then for a minute.
Yeah, it's red.
Welcome back, folks, part 2. Right, we've made the burgers up. Or we've made the mix, should I say. What I'm going to do now, take one small cake. What's that, a cake slicer or a biscuit slicer? Was my sound in it?
Pastry cutter.
Oh, it's a pastry cutter. There you go. That's how often I'm in the kitchen. Pastry cutter. Place that in your baking tray. Now, I know what that is, see? Get out just one, what's that, a tablespoon, sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 tablespoon of mince. Whack it in your slicer. Hack it down well. A little bit escape there, so I'll pop that back in. And a little bit more. Just to, excuse the pun, beef it up a little bit. Here we go. Put that over in one corner. Get him down so he's looking nice and even and flat. Depending on how fussy you are, or if you suffer with OCD, is on how flat you make these. You can chuck them in and keep them looking rough, or you can put them in nice and flat and get them just looking like one of them well-known supermarket burgers. Not mentioning any names. Right, another slice, another spoonful again, and we'll just pop that in there. Right, so you get the general idea. I'm not going to bore you all to tears and making them all up. I'll make them up, then we'll come back in a couple of minutes. You'd like to pause again then, Sam? Love, please. Bugger, did you play? Welcome back again, I guess, folks. Caught me just knocking up the last one here now. There we go. So the 500 grams of minced beef, one crust of bread, a few herbs and ingredients. I've made up myself 12 whiskey burgers. The Keystone birthday burger. There you go, boy. I'm now going to pop them in the oven. I've got them on a low heat. They're going to go in now for about 20 to 25 minutes, something like that. Now then, the last time I made burgers, and I've just done photographs, Valerie Wilcox out in Canada was disappointed because she never seen the after product for me eating them. So what we'll do is we'll come back directly and we'll have a go. How you doing, Val? Right, Terry? Right, stop again, mate, now. There, everything's cleaned up, put in the dishwasher. Time for another whiskey now, because that's in the oven cooking. Catch you later, folks. We there? Take 77, film 4, bloody whatever, Wags TV. Welcome back, folks. Burgers are cooked, I do believe. Right, let's go and have a look. So we're reaching under the oven here. Well, they're sizzling well. Oh, look at that. Sam, come and film that, look. 12 of them beautiful looking burgers. Look at that. Oh, I can't think of a complaint with that. Well, until I'll try and eat one. Let's see what it tastes like in a minute. So here we go. We get the old spatula. The old, what's it called, Sam? Biscuit lifter. Short lifter. No, it ain't one of them. It's a biscuit lifter or something. Here we go. Slip that into the old burger. Nice and, oh, look at that. Look. Beautiful. Got them on my spatula. Ah, spatula, Sam. Yeah, it's on my spatula. And we'll slip it onto my ready sauced roll. Tomato sauce. Any other sauces are available. Whether you prefer brown or red or whatever you fancy, slap it on there. I'm not going to taste it for a second, Sam, because the bloody thing's hot. Right, if you let me pause it for a second. Are we on the wheel again?
Yeah.
Here we go, Valerie Wilcox. This is for you, mate. There's the burger in the bap. Lid on. Let's have a bite and see what the damn thing tastes like. Darn thing, as they say in Canada, or whatever it is. Tell you what, bloody handsome. Chris Charette, mate, I hope you followed my instructions very closely, because this is a burger worth trying, boy. Keith, happy birthday. Terry and Val, love you loads. Signing off, folks. Try my whiskey burger. That's it.